Okay, here we are looking at index capitalization, Python exercise on Codewars. I've done this one, I've done a video on this one, but I did it in C++ last time. So doing a Python version of this mother. So, given a string and an array of integers representing indices, capitalize all letters at the given indices. So you get a string and a list, and the list will contain indices. And the job is to capitalize all the letters in the string at the given indices. So the first one, 1, 2, and 5, you're looking at 1, 2, and 5, capitalized at those indices. On the second one, it's 1, 2, 5, and 100. So it's 1, 2, 5, and 100. Well, of course, there is no index 100. So really what this is telling us is that we need to observe the fact that we're going to get some out of range values. We need to be able to handle that situation. So it's not always going to be valid indexes. It will be sometimes invalid indexes. We got to have a strategy, be ready to handle that ish. So gonna do that. But yeah, it's as simple as that. Capitalize at the given indices. I'm going to get into the training interface and see what we can do with this. Tackle this one. So S is the string, end is the list of indices. I'm going to create a new string to hold my capitalized string because, as we know, strings are immutable in Python, so you can't directly modify the string that you get. Yeah, you could turn it into a list of characters and do that, but I'm just going to create a new string and sort of copy over what I want from the old to the new, making changes along the way. So I guess I'll call this one new S, or new-ish. I'll call it new-ish. Let's do like a hip-hop angle. And it'll be empty string. I'm going to loop through the list of indices. And for each one, I'm going to make a change to the string at that index. So I'm going to do for I in range IND. I could probably do a for each loop, but I'm so used to doing these that I'll do this. And for each one, I am going to, let's see. Actually, you know what? Actually, I need to do this differently. Yeah. I don't know what I'm thinking here. I need to loop. I'm going to loop through the original string. And then I'm changing midstream. I kind of forgot how I did it before. I am going to do this. I'm going to loop through the original string. And I'm gonna do an if statement that says if the current index is in this list of indices, then I'm going to uppercase this letter. So I'll say if I is in this list of indices, then I'm going to uppercase it. So S I gonna uppercase it, and I do need an else because the else is going to take care of the other letters, because of course there will be letters that are not uppercased. So if the letter is not appearing in the, or if this indus is not in my list of indices, then I will not uppercase this letter. It'll stay lowercase. So I'll concatenate that lowercase letter to it. Yeah, that's that. And new-ish. Yeah. So see if this works. Yeah, I kind of changed midstream, so I didn't look at the solution that I did before and just kind of went off the top of the dome. Realized it wasn't going to work the way that I had it before. Yeah, so that passes and that passes. So there's my validation. It does work. Yeah. So now that I know that this worked, let me recap it a little bit. Because like I said there early on, I was having a different thought pattern, but I realized that was wrong, so I had to switch course a little bit. Yeah, so what I'm doing here is I'm looping through the original string, like this one right here, looping through the original string, and for each character, I'm saying if the current index is in this list of indices, if it's in there, then I'm going to uppercase the letter at this index, and then I'm going to concatenate it to my new string. Otherwise, if this index is not in the list of indices, if it's not, then I'm just going to concatenate the original form of the letter, meaning the lowercase letter. I'm going to concatenate that to my new string. So this would be the lowercase, this would be the uppercase, and I've covered all the bases. Uppercase up here, lowercase down here with the else. Once I'm done, I return it, and there you go. And this also, I'm able to avoid the out of range situation because I simply say if the index is in the list of indices, if it's there, then uppercase. If it's not, you really avoid it, because of course I never get to index 100 because index 100 is not in this string. So this is nice. It avoids the out of range and it does the job. So good on all fronts. And that's it for this one. This one works. Reasonable solution. I'm satisfied and I hope you are too. But whether you are or not, I'm out of here. And this one's done. I'm going to see y'all later.